being very unapologetically black.
Black women, black women, black women, black women.
Black women connecting communities.
When we get together and we do it collectively, that's even more powerful.
I sit in my own truth.
We want to distribute information to our people.
We are very organized. It's going to take us to come together.
Black women connecting communities.
Welcome to BWCC Black Women Connecting Communities podcast. You tuned in for another edition here with the lovely ladies of the podcast, and all of us are here in the building today. I'm so excited to have Ty back. We got Boogie and Carib. So today we're going to be recapping on how we spent our holidays, our Thanksgivings at least, and what new traditions we're going to be implementing moving forward, and as we go into the Christmas holiday. And, you know, we wouldn't be Black Women Connecting Communities if we did not talk about Kwanzaa. So do you celebrate Kwanzaa? You know, we'll talk about that a little later on in the show. But this is a very special show as well because this is our last show for the season. This is our 5th episode. We're going to be taking a break for the holiday and we'll be back in season 2. But if you missed any of the past episodes, make sure you check them out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and any of your favorite podcasting outlets. Check us out. Just look up BWCC and you will see us. All right. So, what I really want to know and get into is how Ty goes to Mexico and leaves her sisters behind. Please. Tell us.
Look, that joint looks so fun, young. How long did you stay?
It was beautiful. Or what, Mexico?
Yeah.
I would have preferred to be in Mexico, though.
How long
Never
were you there,
been.
Ty?
Huh?
How long were you there?
What was it? Like,
That was Veterans Day weekend.
what was it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like 5 days.
Yeah.
Nice.
Girl, it looked like y'all was there for weeks.
I know. Well, you know, I didn't really post anything while I was there. I just wanted to take it in and just enjoy. So eventually, like towards the last day, and then when I came back, I started posting. And it was like just a recap. But yeah, it was really nice. I mean, it was nice considering, you know, just dealing with COVID and trying to be safe and all that stuff. But so yeah, definitely a much needed getaway.
I'm supposed to be in Dominican Republic that same week.
You were.
Yeah.
You were, Crystal. And I wish you guys, you probably should have kept it maybe.
I know.
I saw
You just said that like a week ago, Ty.
But you know, it's funny because there were, you know, it was like one of those half and half things. Like, because even myself, like I kept saying, I'm not doing anything. I'm not. And then that Mexico trip was just kind of like a last minute, a girlfriend, she needed a roommate. And I was just sick of this place. And I was just like, you know what, let me just get up and go somewhere and just, you know, live a little bit.
Yes.
But,
That's what I did. That's how I ended up going to Puerto Rico one year. My friend was like, my boyfriend was supposed to go and he ain't going. I was like, for real? She's like, I said, girl, I'm packed.
Right. I mean, sometimes you just gotta not even think about it and just get up and just do it. And, you know, because as we've seen, you know, this year alone, like life is just, I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen. You know, so it's just kind of, that was, I think, the motivation for me. Because, you know, at first my mom, you know, I was getting backlash from my mom. My brother was like, you know, it's still COVID out here. I was like, listen, I said, there's people that's been close to me that's gone, and it wasn't even due to COVID. I said,
and they was probably staying home, being safe and everything else. Right?
Exactly. I said, staying home, being safe, not trying to live, you know, and do things. And now it's like they can't go back, you know. So it's like I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. So
you say you take the precautions.
Yeah, I mean, the same precautions that you would take here, you take everywhere else, you know. I mean, everybody should know how to wash their hands and shit anyway.
Yeah, they should have been doing that all along. We would never been in this mess in the first place.
I will say,
only thing taught us is people Only thing this taught us is people need to wash their damn hands. And
this taught us that people just dirty as hell.
Right. They nasty.
Right.
They not clean on a regular basis at all.
No. They not.
Like, no. But I mean, obviously, definitely don't want to take away from people who, it's a virus, and it's definitely, it's a flu virus, just like any other kind of flu virus that's come our way. And we just got to get to the point where we can control it, or it's controllable, or however they, but are you guys going to take this vaccine?
No, sorry.
I'm not.
No.
I'm thinking that the kids may possibly have to do it before they go back to school. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, my kids won't be going back.
One of the requirements for them to go back to school.
My kid ain't going.
They're going to make it. They're going to mandate it, which
in DC, I don't know if you know, in DC though, just recently over Thanksgiving break, they passed that. They passed it that the schools can administer the COVID.
Somebody just told us this earlier this week.
Exactly.
Wow.
They did it during that. Yep. So if they did it in, that's the testing ground. They do everything.
I just need to holler at some people who got it, and then I'll take it.
Yeah, let me see how many zombies walking around first before.
But you know how long that's going to take to see?
I know.
It ain't going to be this year.
And I'm going to wait.
It's not going to be this year. And whatever happens this year is just like any vaccine, you can have a reaction to it. So we're not going to know the real reaction for a while.
Right.
That's why I said, no, thank you. I'll figure it out. I'm going to have to talk to some people, figure out what are my options, because I'm not doing that to my kids.
Right.
And then finding out some dumb shit later. No.
Let alone us.
What they're going to do. They already, I listened to, because we're in media, so I listened to, all the people and everything. They were like, oh, we're not going to mandate it yet. They're not trying to mandate it.
Right.
They're literally going to push it like a PR campaign. They're going to get camera. The presidents are going to get their vaccinations on camera. They're going to do it like that so people will feel quote unquote safe. It's a PR stuff. It's really interesting.
It's
I guess this just made me an anti-vaxxer because I ain't doing it. For real. Like just having a background in pre-med and biology, there's no way y'all just created that and
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, they don't have no vaccine for HIV, no vaccine for the cure for cancer, but all of a sudden there's something come up for
exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't trust it. And they not about to make my kids do that. No, everybody else can be a guinea pig if they want to. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
and that's my thing, and that's why this whole I've been having mixed feelings about this whole COVID thing initially because and I guess I watched too many shows like Blacklist and stuff where they like expose us to these things on purpose, just to have
just get a reaction,
just for money and I'm just like, this is what it feels like. That's what's happening. So. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, no, but real talk though, because I don't know if you got, I'm here and there, I pay attention. So now a lot of quote unquote Democratic, this whole thing has been political the whole time. So now a whole bunch of Democratic like governors and mayors and all the politicians have been caught in group settings indoors, violating all their stay at home and under 10 people, all these different mandates that all of these states are doing. And it's just like this big contradiction. It's this big political thing about which goes into that whole thing. Who can listen? If I'm gonna get together with my family, my immediate family, if we have an understanding, it's not like I'm going out here and doing a whole bunch of stuff and being a super spreader, but contained within your group of people. Like I've gone to Tara's house, but I'm not gonna go to the next person's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing that part. So staying within your circle and everything like that, I think this whole thing has just been political. You either got to be no mask or mask. And it's like a control thing for real.
Yeah, it seemed like it's crazy. First it was like you only touch surfaces. I swear, I think it's airborne. You breathe hard and you got it.
Yo, it's funny that you
near somebody who is, what I'm saying? If you're near somebody who is contaminated with it. Huh?
Oh, sorry. No, I was like, it's funny that you said that because that is airborne. And if you breathe too hard, I say when I go in the stores and I be even if I have my mask on, I be breathing shallow. I don't even be.
You don't give your full breath.
No, I don't. I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
But even
we doing low breaths like.
What started making scary is when people was like, I wore my mask, I wore gloves, and I still got sick. And I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like it was like all of these different situations and different stories, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on?
But in the same breath, my dad, it's me, my dad, my mom, and the kids. My dad contracted COVID. None of us got it. And my daughter was in the bed with my dad and my mom for the longest time.
Seriously?
She didn't get it. My mom didn't get it. I didn't get it. My son didn't get it. We didn't even.
Where did your dad get it from? Does he know?
We're thinking he went because he doesn't go out much, and he went to a friend's house, and it was a small gathering, and there was other people there, and they didn't have masks. But it may have been like 4 or 5 people, and they didn't have masks. But he didn't go to no huge gathering or anything like that.
Which also contradicts that limit thing.
Exactly. It doesn't matter how many people.
Yeah.
He was in the house.
Someone got it. They got it.
He didn't move. He was in.
It's like a cold.
Exactly. He was in his house. Nobody else got it. Nobody else got COVID but him.
I guess it just depends on your immune system.
Yeah, it does. It definitely depends on that and stuff. But I don't know. It's just still, I don't know. It's just some gaps in there. I don't trust it.
It's a no for me. It's a no.
I'm with you, Ty. Absolutely.
I don't trust
gaps too. I don't like it.
Maybe that should be.
Yeah, I just don't trust it.
It's a no for me. It's a no.
Mm-mm.
A negative for me. Negative.
Mm-mm.
And my babies too. Talk to the doctor. I'm gonna have to talk to her. Dr. Beard, we're not doing. I had to tell her we're not doing the flu. Like, my kids don't get sick. I don't get sick, so I don't feel like I should be getting it. If I'm not, I don't get the flu. I don't want to get the.
I don't think I ever have either.
I don't want it, and I don't want.
And I was getting the flu shots. I was getting the flu shot a couple years. That's when my job was giving it. But then after they stopped, I ain't getting no more.
No, thank you. No, thank you. So
yeah, I don't know. It's just
it's tricky.
It's very tricky, especially because they make it seem like it's against the law to send your kids, without being, having these shots and stuff they say they need.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know.
It's all about money.
That's basically what it is. It's about money. It's just money control. That's what it is. And that's why I'm just like,
No, thank you.
I'll pass. Thanks.
All right.
We all know the truth.
You know.
Know the truth.
We always give thanks and praises to the Most High Creator and the Creatress. We just give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for life. We give thanks for love, we give thanks for energy. We give thanks for the air that we breathe. We give thanks, we give thanks. Jah, Rastafari Selassie. Give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Yeah. Don't allow the things of this world to box you in. Inhale the joy, exhale the pain. Taste the laughter, eat the fruits of your labor. Gain weight, reminisce after. Dwell on the good, surely they outweigh the bad. Don't get mad if you can't see the sunshine when it rains. Every cloud there's a silver lining. Trouble don't last always, so give thanks and praise. You gotta breathe, live. Life is life, life is life. You gotta breathe, live. Life is life, life is life. Breathe, life is life, life is life. Don't allow the world get you down. Turn that frown into a smile. Give thanks and praises, 'cause you are here now. So you gotta breathe. Live. Life is life. I know you get trouble sometimes, but
You have tuned into Black Women Connecting Communities, powered by WOW Radio. Check us out at www.facebook.com/BLK Women CC. Remember, visionaries in power.
So we just finished up the Thanksgiving holiday, and we were talking. Oh yeah, Ty, we missed you last month because you weren't here. You probably was in Mexico.
And I wasn't there the whole day.
I know you was.
I wish.
She like Mr. Plane on purpose. Oh, did I miss it?
Right? I wish I was there for a whole daggone month.
I know, that's right. It would have been wonderful. But anyway, so we were great. We just celebrate Thanksgiving. And, with COVID and everything, things were different. We didn't get together. Like my cousin from Texas was supposed to come up, and I love hanging out with him because he's crazy. But, he didn't come up. And we just had our immediate family who always come to the house. Some people were outside of the house, but they came because they always come to the house anyway.
Right.
So, we had a small gathering, but nothing really changed for us. How were your family traditions changed at all, if any?
Oh gosh, Thanksgiving. I mean, because my mom's birthday her birthday always falls around Thanksgiving. So some year, there may be a few years and it'll either fall on it, around it, the next day, that type of thing. So Thanksgiving, normally the tradition, it was always her holiday where all the family would come over her house and we would have a big Thanksgiving dinner. That changed a few years back where now we go over my uncle's house and it's a huge thing. We didn't do any of that. My mom still, she definitely still a part of that tradition. So yeah, I mean, definitely it was hard. I mean, missing all the family because, right. You see family you don't really see all year.
Yeah.
Right. So it was just like, wow. And then Facebook
that was a challenging part of it.
Yeah. Facebook memories. I'm like looking like, geez, dang.
That's funny because I was Facebook memories and then photos because I found old photo book and it was old pictures of old family Thanksgiving dinners. We were in the kitchen, everybody in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Stuff, and
right.
Then you have other family in the room or, watching football, but the house is like packed,
Yeah.
Right.
You have the cousins and everything. And that was the time to do that. But it was that more intimate thing that we have been doing a lot more because of COVID. It was like,
right.
We're going to be, the unit that we are, but we're going to be intentional about doing stuff together and not doing that with kids. I've been trying to do that with kids. That's so interesting. What about you, Boogie?
It was real quiet this year. It was just me, my kids, my husband, my mom, and my brother, his daughter, and his girlfriend. That was it. Normally it's a house full. But, my mother was a little leery, of course. She's 78. So she was like, I'm not having all them people in my house this Thanksgiving. And
right.
So I really told her, I was like, Mom, you really don't even have to cook this year. I understand if you don't because of the times that we're in. But that intimate time was still good because, like Ty said, Mom still wants to cook. And it's a tradition that we do on Thanksgiving. So we still had a good time. And, of course, the WFT team won. Woo woo. And, we enjoyed eating and watching football. And it was cool. It was quiet and I was happy.
Mm-hmm.
And still,
it was quiet and I was happy. Yeah.
That she cooked and people came over and she was fine with it. I was fine with it. And it was still a nice time.
It was nice. Yeah, speaking of cooking, right? My mom, she don't cook no more. So guess who's the cook of the house now?
Right.
So now I'm cooking.
Yeah, she like, I did my part.
She don't cook nothing. And my sister, she making macaroni and cheese. And so I got
everybody was making mac and cheese.
Everybody made macaroni and cheese. That's her thing. She makes macaroni and cheese, and then I had to make everything else. And my mom made the mashed potatoes. The hell?
That's my thing, mac and cheese. That's my special. You want to bring it? I'll bring it.
I know that's right. So now the tradition is that I cook. I've been doing that for like maybe the last 2-3 years. And so I'll cook. Yeah, even when I was pregnant, I cooked. But anyway, I cook. And
you're a mom now.
I know. And then it's funny because my son wants to. So this year I decided, I was like, I'm gonna make a 7-Up cake, and I never made 7-Up cake before. It was very delicious.
I heard of that. Yeah.
I got the recipe from an old coworker, so I tried it. Bought me a mixer and everything.
I saw you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did do that.
And Martha Stewart.
I was trying, I can't be like Giovanna, sassy perspectives. I'm trying to be like her.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Ooh, honey, yes. But yeah, and it was fun because my son was like, I want to help. And so he's like, he wants to help do things.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
that's good.
That's cool. So that's like a tradition. It's so funny because I'm kind of letting him dictate what those traditions are because he wants to do. He's the kid, he's the bigger kid.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? He wants to. Right. He wants to help in the kitchen, and we're going to play games, and then we're going to watch a movie. Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Good, though. Yeah. That's good.
And I just go with his flow. I'm like, okay, sounds good to me. Oh,
that's good. It takes a load off of figuring stuff out. He got it.
It does. Mm-hmm. He holds it down.
I let my son help make devil eggs because we added that to the menu because he likes them. So I was like, all right, I start boiling. He gave me this look when I was like, come help me. And I'm just like, oh, just come on. So he's like my child for real. So he, he's going in, he's helping me, Now, mind you, I did the first half. I didn't boil the eggs. I'm showing him how to. So, we do all this, and then he kind of stopped and I finished them up. And then he gonna take all the credit. I'm like, we made devil eggs. He was like, I made the devil eggs. And I was like, okay.
I was the one to put the mustard in it.
Right. I'm like, okay. I'll let you have that.
He gotta have some credit. You gotta give it to him.
Right. I'm like, I'll let you have that, even though you gave me this look like I ain't doing nothing.
Your child. Well, Carib is also a Thanksgiving baby too. Y'all know she just had.
That's right, Carib. Happy belated birthday!
Yeah. Are their birthdays the same? What day is your mother's birthday, Ty? Oh, the 23rd. Okay. She's before. Okay, Carib is after.
Did you enjoy it? Your birthday?
It was chill.
Right, there was like a delay there. Like I'm like,
It was chill. I mean,
we couldn't
don't do anything for my birthday anyway, because usually people are out of town for like Thanksgiving and stuff.
Okay.
So I usually don't schedule stuff or do stuff anyway. I'll do it like the week before or the weeks after.
Oh, okay.
But it was just because somebody asked me actually, like, do you think your birthday would have been any different if it wasn't COVID? I was like, no.
For real?
I mean, not on my birthday, no. Mm-mm.
Really?
No. My birthday was on Thanksgiving last year. I still didn't do nothing.
Right.
Too much food. Yeah. I went to sleep.
Like I said, you and hubby's birthday is the same day.
Oh, for real?
Right. That's right.
Oh, wow. Yay,
so I sent him out to go get him a steak dinner for his birthday. Sorry, it's ready for you to pick up. I'm gonna stay right here. You go get it. You're already out because that fight came on that night.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to see that in real time too. I just let people tell me what's going on.
All you had to do was go to Facebook and be like, "Oh, they're round by round."
That part.
So I was like,
that part.
No way I was paying for that.
I feel like the whole thing.
I was cheating. I was looking at my cousin's Facebook stream, like watching it, like okay. and then the damn stream stopped. I was like, what the heck? I can't finish the damn fight. I was so annoyed.
a draw of everything.
That's nice.
That's crazy. So do y'all?
I heard
y'all
talking about
really
mac and
think
cheese earlier? I had to step away. That's my thing too. Just to put that out there. My thing too.
What, mac and cheese?
Yeah, that's what I usually make for most of the holidays.
That's the one dish that everybody can be sure to make great.
No, it's not. No. It's not.
No. I don't know if everybody can make it great, but it's
everybody can.
That part. That's what I was about to say. No, everybody cannot
For real?
make it great.
Every time
And I'm not making great.
I did a recipe. I did Patti LaBelle's Over the Rainbow mac and cheese. Mwah. Delicious.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. Y'all gotta look it up. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm a recipe follower. I like to follow. I can follow the hell out of a recipe.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would. Yeah. Recipes.
I think I'm over here. I think I'm top chef, and I get the recipe. What?
Yeah. Let me tell you, my favorite to watch is Chef Garvin.
Okay.
Love him. I be looking at his meals like, mwah.
Who is it?
Yummy.
Whose is it?
Garvin.
G. Garvin.
Oh, I
love me some G. Garvin.
I was so in love with that man.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was.
I was like, okay, he cooking that, he fired.
Any man that cooks is fine.
I was like, I don't care what he out there cooking. He fine. And then he be talking. He have his little, I'll be like, yes.
He got that little,
His that little swag about him.
His little swag. I was like, oh gosh.
Yes. All right. So right now we're going to take a quick break and hear from one of our beautiful business sponsors.
Are you looking for a safe, supportive environment that will encourage and empower your child to reach their full potential, especially during this pandemic? UNI DMV provides enriching out-of-school support services and activities that build academic and social skills for 7 to 18-year-olds residing in the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia communities. UNI DMV has been mentoring the youth since August 2010. For information on upcoming events and programs, visit us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/UNI-DMV.
DJ Shane, Salute King.
Thankful, sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Gotta be. You should, sorry. Gratitude journal where I lay it out. That's 19 things that I pray about. Like 19 keys for my success. Wanna know my secret, I just gave it out. Got some hard times that I made it through. Got some big dreams that I'm making true. Thankful for the things made manifest. Gratitude is law, get what's made for you. Put your heart inside your grind, boy, you make your way. Every morning make your bed like you make your day. If it's crisp and it's clean, then you ready for it. If that shit is full of wrinkles, then you making space for mistakes and be thankful for the small things. And in your speech, just be careful what you call things. What they call a loss, I call a lesson, homie. I woke up so I'm winning, I ain't stressing, homie. That's a blessing for me.
Thankful, sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Sometimes you just thankful to still be here after everything you've been through.
Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. Sometimes being blessed still seems odd. Thankful for the struggle and the prayer mom. Thankful for my wife, you know she the bomb. Thankful to be alive. Car accidents in the streets, that's a lot to survive. Thankful to look in my son's eyes. I hope he sees a hero whenever I provide. Rest in peace, Jules and Uncle Martin. Can't believe that you dearly departed. Death can be the hardest, gotta make it regardless. Thankful for the presence. Every breath is a blessing. Just know everything that you are and everything becomes of you is everything right in front of you. You blessed, say it, believe it. Thankful for every morning and evening.
Sometimes you just got to be thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Forgive me, God, I know sometimes I can be ungrateful. Hopping in the lanes that I know I ain't made for. All because I see the feast that another brother eat, not realizing that I got a whole plate full. I know you think I'm crazy from the things that I ask for, but I dream big and you know I ain't bashful. I ask for big things and I fake like you ain't know. I ain't prepared for none of them big things that I prayed for. I'm self-reflecting. Funny how it took us on to teach your boy your lesson. I count those I count on instead of counting blessings. I want everything I see, but everything I have is everything I need. And every day, every way, you take care of me while the world looking at me with arms folded. I'm thinking, where would I be if you wasn't blessing me in abundance like you got it from Costco? But I'm sure that y'all know.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful. Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
All right, welcome back to Black Women Connecting Communities here on WOW Radio. Gosh, we're talking about family traditions and how they have changed during COVID and being thankful and how we celebrated our Thanksgiving. And the one thing that was the common thread in some of the conversation was ingraining the kids. And I think that that's going to be the thing to do, move forward as we create new traditions, and getting them to ingrain traditions into them, because sometimes.
Yeah, I think it helps them learn a sense of, gives them a sense of responsibility, and as well as kind of help them learn about what traditions are. And it's like you're passing the torch down, so to speak, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. And
see, my kids are like spoiled rotten, because like Christmas is like every day to them, because I'm always doing something. Like if they do something that they're supposed to do without me having to tell them to do it, I kind of like to reward them and give them something to look forward to and just inspire them to be in everything they do. So Christmas is not really a big of a deal to them, really. I mean, they like the decorations of putting up the Christmas tree and the decorations and all that good stuff. But I don't think I have put in them the real
reason for
you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the word for it.
It definitely makes sense.
They just know Jesus is the reason.
The reason for the season.
Jesus is the reason.
It's his birthday. That's what they know.
That's it. But
in my family, we more so push community, just around holidays in general.
Mm-hmm.
Any holiday. It's more so community, like this when the family get together. This when we're supposed to really get together and enjoy each other. Not that we shouldn't be doing that every day, but life gets in the way and that does not happen. So it's just for us as community. They expect gifts at Christmas, but this year, whatever. That's not.
Mm-hmm. The way COVID is set up, it has changed every holiday.
Yeah.
Everybody might get one or two things, but not like, past years or better years. It's just not going to be that way. And that's why I'm looking back at it. I'm glad everybody said something. It's like, I am so glad that I instilled that sense of community. So they're not expecting, like they're not expecting like, oh, we about to get all this stuff. No.
Right.
But we about to sit and be a family.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not about to be like those previous years where you're opening like 1,000 gifts.
Right.
A whole bunch of little gifts just to give them something to open.
a whole bunch of dollar stores.
Right.
Yeah, and then like last year, I was getting real creative. Look, paper. Hey, wait, no.
And this year is
not because I'm opening up the paper because I'm old school. I still like to wrap gifts.
I do too.
Like I don't do the bags. I like to wrap.
Ooh, for real?
I like to rap too. I do. I enjoy it.
I like to rap.
I do too. Yeah.
So that
gotta be in the mood. I'm either or.
You know.
It can get wrapped if I'm feeling jolly and really in the spirit, and if I'm not, it's going in the gift bag with some tissue. I mean, I'll probably write something like smiley face something, but yeah, it's not.
That's probably the biggest thing that I look forward to at Christmas is wrapping gifts.
It's an art to it, though.
It is.
It is.
I used to be a rapper. Remember where? I don't know. You guys are a little younger than I am, but I don't know if you remember the store Woody's. Woodward's.
Yes.
So I used to work there as a rapper.
Oh, really?
For real?
Rapping department.
Oh, shit.
I just wanted to do it. Like, I was never like, that wasn't my permanent thing. They were just like, oh my God, I don't feel like rapping today. I was like, I want to do it. I love rapping gifts.
Yeah, I love it.
I know who to go to if I need something wrapped.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You should do a rapping tutorial.
That's a good idea, Ty, for real.
What?
That would be kind of cool if you did a rapping tutorial.
Oh my God. Wow.
That's a really good idea because there's a lot of people out there that need that.
Yeah,
because you be looking at some gifts and be like, oh, bless your heart.
You might as well just put this in the bag.
Did you see the hole right there? I can see what this is on it.
You tried it. Did you peek in it before you wrapped it? Oh, look at you.
Run out of paper. I'm like, did you just run out of paper or you just don't know how to wrap?
Like, oh, bless your heart.
Oh, bless your heart, baby. That's so nice. You're so creative. I like this paper.
So that's like, we kind of go through the motions. That's a tradition. I think I like rapping too. We would do a rapping night. We would always wrap everything all the same time and everything. So, but right after Christmas is Kwanzaa. Do y'all celebrate Kwanzaa?
Unfortunately, I would like to say no. I've always wanted to because it's so cool. Because I like the principles that they use, and it's like more days than just that one day at Christmas we get. That traditional people celebrate that one day of December 25th. It's like 6 days of unity and coming together as a family, and then the purpose of it and the 7 principles. I always thought that was mad cool, right?
Yeah, it sounds cool. Like it sounds like it's a lot when you celebrate Christmas too.
It is. So I always wonder, like, do you celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa, or you do one or the other?
That's a good question. Can you do that?
We are very organized. It's going to take us to come together.
Black Women Connecting Community.
Did you know that BWCC is now streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio? Yep, that's right. Go to any of these platforms and search Black Women Connecting Communities. That's Black Women Connecting, CONNEXTING communities. Follow us and add us to your list of favorite podcasts.